G'day mate. So I've been meaning to make this video for a little while. I do apologise. So with your ITB, you do have to get onto it. You got to be staying very consistent with it. You got to it's one of those things that ITB gets blamed for a lot of things, and sometimes it's not that. And generally with knee pains, rarely is it the knee. It's generally something else. But there's a few little hacks and try and get you running more that you can do. So the first one. Okay, we'll focus on, what am I going to focus on first? We'll focus on stretching. So, there's a few different stretches. Stretches you can do. Lie down, leg up, straight across. And just naturally let it sink. With stretching, you don't really want to do them, you don't really want to force the stretch. You want to just let it naturally go in. So if it goes down, just let it naturally sink. And once you're in position, once it gets in that position, don't force it down. Hold it for 30 seconds, release. Now whatever you do on one side, you must do on the other side. So just naturally let it sink. And hold. I'm getting lifted by a dog here. So start off with that stretch. Ideal, if you really want to get the biggest bang out of your buck with the stretching, jump on the bike for 5-10 minutes, warm up, and then do it. Another is hang on. Check it. Yeah. And that, let me get it in a better position. There you go. Up like that, straight across, very gently, and very slowly let it sink in. Ideally, your bum will want to hit the ground. Once you're in that position, naturally letting it be in that position, just hold it. That's another good one. I'd be stretching after every run, after every bike. Remember, whatever you do on one side, must do it to the other side. But the biggest bang for your buck is going to be what you do with these babies. So let's focus on trigger point therapy, for instance. That's going to be a good bang for your buck. So you want to lie down. Jeez, I'm going to move rooms here. This is hard. So you want to lie down. And I'll just do a half a strip show for you. With your thumb, start off here and dig it in. So you have a feel around until you get to a nice sweet spot where it's going to be a bit tender, and in you go. Like that there for me, it's a bit tight. I hold it in, I force it in, and I hold it for about 30 seconds. And then once around 30 seconds, I start moving it in circles. So for instance, you stick it, so let's just say it's this here for instance. I stick it in, I hold it for 30 seconds, and then roughly around 30 seconds, I start moving it around like this. And if I get to about here and another bit hurts, force it in again. Hold that for around 30 seconds. And then I start moving it around that. Now, if everything feels okay there, I start moving all the way down. I start feeling it. Start feeling it with my fingers. Right, well that might be a bit tight, so let's go in there and hold. Once that feels, 30 seconds, round. Now another thing, once you get down to here, you want to get your fingers and really dive in. Don't be shy here. try and get underneath the band here, like that. There's pretty tight for me. So I hold 30 seconds and then I move it around. Try and getting underneath, like that. There's sore, so I can stick a finger right into it. Move it around. And if you get all your fingers, for instance, like that, and start moving it up and down there, it should, in theory, start feeling soft. If it's very, if you can feel it and it's very, like wiry, almost like the heap of bands, if it feels like you can play a guitar with it, it's still very tight. So you really want to give it a good going over. Now, just like the stretching, what you do on one side, you must do on the other side. And really stretch it in. All the way. So start off with up around the hips, slowly work your way down. Once you do that, you've already got that far. So you start doing your calves as well. All the way down. Any spots, give them some pumps. All the way down. If you're going to dive into a hard spot up top here, close to the bone, don't go in super hard. Go in about halfway. So if 10 is full effort in and 0 is, barely touching it, you want to go in about 5. But back here, you want to go right in hard. Any tough, hard spots. Now, because we're talking about your knee, we're not... it would make me feel better if you did that. So it would make me feel better if you do this as well. Once you've done all up the side, the knee, with the quad muscle, right where this joins up to your knee, just start. Only muscle. We're not touching the knee at all. Grab your finger and dive in. Just hold. If that's super tight, and for a lot of people who do swim, bike, running, in particular cycling, that becomes real tight just there. And hold. So trigger point therapy it's worth it. I'll just put my belt back up. Now, you can also do that with baby oil. And really start massaging. Like if you're going to do a self massage, your best bet's to do do the hamstring in a seated position. So you sit up. This should be nice. Hamstring should be nice and relaxed, and then you can dive right in using both hands. Get to the ITB. You put this leg up against it. So this is relaxed. This is probably a little bit tenser because it's doing all the pressuring, and you can really dive into that ITB. And then just relax the quad, quads, and just really dive into that. But you probably, if you're going to do massage like that, and I do recommend it, use baby oil, massage oil, something like that. A good investment. There's 2 good investments in this video. One of these bad boys, just a rolling stick. I paid $5 from Kmart with this. And you can really roll the hell out of your out of it. So if you'd finish it, so you do your trigger point therapy first, follow that by a massage, and then you can get this and really squeeze in deep with it. This is more of keep you healthy, keep you on track, and it's not really, it's an injury prevention tool more than anything. Now, the biggest bang for your buck are going to be these bad boys. Every triathlete, every runner, every cycler, every athlete needs to buy these. You can buy better quality ones. These cost me $15 Australian, and they were delivered to my door. Now, what they are, it's a whole lot of caption sucks. So, for instance, now I haven't got any baby oil on me, so this is going to be a bit tough. But with these, they're plastic, you plug them in, you put baby oil or massage oil across here, and you pick a spot. So let's say you want to do mid-sized ones all the way up. So you pick here, pump the living hell out of it until you can't handle the pain, and then you just hold it and just leave it. But you want to stay relaxed the whole time, and you just put another one there, another one there, another one there, another one there. This, if you haven't got oil or something, these aren't going to suck too well. So you want to have just a bit of lube on there or so. But they will fix injuries nicely. So, something like fixing up your band there. Remember, whatever you do on one leg, do on the other leg. Because chances are, even though you're only getting pain on the one knee, chances are it's very much the same on the other leg as well. The tightness of the muscles. So you to get really stuck into them. But if you got anything from this video, buy those suction cups. $15, and they're by far the best investment. I've had them for a year now, around about a year. I haven't used them in the last month or so, but I'll use them a lot. Even when I'm not injured, or if I get a niggly, I'm definitely using them. They're really, really good to do just before bed. So cup the living daylights out of your leg. Go to and keep them on there for 10-15 minutes and take them off. You can put a heat pack on after that if you want, and then just go to bed, and then just that will be your biggest bang for your buck. And it's something you can do at home. So keep me updated with it all.